Have you ever felt like you're constantly busy, but at the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it? Your to-do list is a mile long, notifications are buzzing, emails are piling up, and you're just stuck. I've been there. For years, I believed that multitasking was the key to productivity. I'd juggle a dozen tabs, answer messages while on a call, and try to write an email while watching a video. The result? A whole lot of stress and very little progress. I was caught in a cycle of distraction, feeling overwhelmed and completely drained. It felt like I was running on a treadmill, putting in the effort but going nowhere. I knew something had to change, but I didn't know what. Then I stumbled upon a simple, almost laughably easy idea. What if I dedicated just one single, uninterrupted hour each day to my most important task? No phone. No social media, no email notifications. Just me, my goal, and 60 minutes of pure, undiluted focus. It sounded too simple to work, but I was desperate enough to try anything. I decided to experiment. For 1 week, I would carve out 1 hour every morning, right after my coffee, before the chaos of the day could take over. I called it my power hour. The first day was tough. My brain, so used to constant stimulation, felt restless. Every few minutes, I had this twitchy urge to check my phone, to open a new tab, to do anything other than the task at hand. It was like trying to tame a wild animal. I had to physically put my phone in another room. I used a simple kitchen timer, and the ticking sound was a constant reminder to stay on track. I was working on a project that had been sitting on my back burner for months, a creative idea I was passionate about but could never find the time for. During that first hour, I probably only got about 20 minutes of real, deep work done. The rest was just fighting off distractions. But even so, I had made more tangible progress than I had in the entire previous month. The second day was a little easier. The urge to check my phone was still there, but it was less intense. I managed to get into a state of flow for about 30 or 40 minutes. The feeling was incredible. It was like my mind finally quieted down, and the creative ideas started to connect in a way they never could when I was constantly distracted. I was actually enjoying the work. By the end of that hour, I looked at what I had accomplished and felt a genuine sense of pride. It wasn't just about ticking a box. It was about creating something meaningful. By the end of the first week, something magical had happened. That 1 hour commitment had become the most productive part of my entire day. The project that had been stalled for months was suddenly taking shape, moving forward with incredible speed, but the benefits went far beyond just that one task. That single hour of focus created a positive ripple effect throughout the rest of my day. Because I had already accomplished my most important task, I felt less stressed and more in control. I was less reactive to the constant demands on my attention. The feeling of accomplishment gave me a boost of energy and motivation that carried me through my other responsibilities. I was more present in meetings, more engaged in conversations, and I even found myself finishing my workday earlier. This simple practice fundamentally changed my relationship with work and time. I realized that productivity isn't about doing more things. It's about doing the right things with deep focus. It's about quality over quantity. That 1 hour of focused work was more valuable than 8 hours of distracted, shallow work. It taught me that our brains are incredibly powerful, but they need the right conditions to perform at their best. We can't expect to produce brilliant work when we're constantly feeding our minds a junk food diet of notifications and interruptions. So, how can you implement this in your own life? It's really simple. First, identify your single most important task. What's that one thing that, if you made progress on it, would have the biggest positive impact on your goals, your career, or your life? Maybe it's writing a book, learning a new skill, starting a business, or even just planning your finances. It should be something important, but not necessarily urgent. Second, schedule your power hour. Look at your daily routine and find a 60-minute slot where you're least likely to be disturbed. For many people, this is first thing in the morning, before the rest of the world wakes up. For others, it might be during a lunch break or late at night. The exact time doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Treat this appointment with yourself as non-negotiable. just like you would a crucial meeting with your boss. Put it on your calendar. Third, and this is the most critical step, eliminate all distractions. This is a zero-tolerance policy. Turn off your phone, or even better, put it in a different room. Close all unnecessary tabs on your computer. Log out of social media and email. Let your family or colleagues know that you are unavailable during this hour. Create a fortress of focus around yourself. Use a simple timer to keep track of the time, so you're not constantly checking the clock. When you start, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will wander. You'll be tempted to give up. That's normal. The goal isn't perfection from day one. The goal is to show up and try. Each time you resist the urge to get distracted and bring your focus back to the task, you are strengthening your attention muscle. Over time, it gets easier and easier to drop into that state of deep work or flow. The results will astound you. In just 1 week, you'll make more progress on your most important goals than you thought possible. In a month, you could complete a project you've been putting off for years. In a year, you could completely transform an area of your life. That small, consistent daily action compounds over time into massive, life-changing results. It's not about finding more time. It's about making your time more effective. Think about it. 1 hour a day is just 4% of your total day. But that 4% can be the lever that moves your entire world. It can be the difference between staying stuck and building the life you've always dreamed of. It changed everything for me. It took me from a state of constant overwhelm to a place of clarity, control, and accomplishment. And I know it can do the same for you. So, I challenge you, try it for just 1 week. Pick your one thing, schedule your hour, eliminate distractions, and just see what happens. You have nothing to lose and potentially everything to gain. Your future self will thank you for it. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect time because it will never come. Your power hour is waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching. If this idea resonates with you, give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on productivity and personal growth. I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. Let me know what you'll be working on during your power hour. Until next time, stay focused.